while since I've been live. It might take a minute or two for some people to get in here. I got a little announcement to make to a few of my friends that might be wondering. It's been so long since I went live that my notifications may not have even went out. What's going on, Steve? Howdy, howdy. I had to turn the chat on so I can see y'all. There we go. The chat ain't on. I don't know what's going on, Anthony. What's happening, brother? I said, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing gonna be alright. Yeah, I got a little announcement to a few of the friends I've made along the way out here on the road that I hardly ever get to talk to anymore. I have decided to quit. I put my week's notice in the other day. First and foremost, let me say what's the reason why. My son's having a lot of medical issues. My wife's having a lot of medical issues. My wife had to quit her job to be there with my son. I gotta first make up the income, and I need to be home more with my family. So I gotta be around more, I gotta be able to help more, I gotta make up the income, I gotta have steady income. And this over the road is not steady income. Some weeks I make 12, 13, 1400. Other weeks I make 7, 8, 900. It's not steady. It's there, but it ain't steady. And I put my week's notice in the other day at this company. I told them, you know, I hate to leave. This is the best company I've ever worked for in my life. They've helped me out and my family out so much. They've given me a chance when nobody else would. And then chance after chance after chance. And with dumb tickets I got, you know. I hate to leave. I asked them if they needed me to stay in the truck a couple weeks or a month until they find somebody else, you know, to get in the truck to do the runs I've been doing. And they said, no, I done what I needed to do. So they said they didn't want me to leave. They begged me to stay. They hated to see me go. They said, I got a job here anytime I want it, so I have the option to come back. But like I said, the reason is my son's medical issues, my wife's medical issues. I need to have steady income, and I need to be around the house more. I need to be around my family more. And I got an opportunity that I can't pass up. I'm knocking right on 2 years experience now. 2 years experience over the road, no accidents. I got 2 warnings. I got 1 ticket, it got dismissed and thrown out after 90 days, and I just got a ticket a few weeks ago. And I just spoke with a court, or set a court date for June, and hopefully it's going to get thrown out. So technically I don't have any tickets on my record. No accidents, 2 years over the road. And I got an offer I can't pass up. It's a local company. I got 2 or 3 trucks, and I'll be hauling a reefer, which I've never done. And there's 3 different runs we make, 2 to Alabama, 1 to Georgia. And I'll be every other night, every weekend, and a guaranteed pay of $1,200. $1,200 no matter what. And but I should make more than that. I don't get paid by the mile, I get paid percentage of the load. 99% of the time we go down there, load it with chicken, and come back empty. If I come back with a reload, it's more money on top. But I'm pretty excited. I appreciate it, Anthony. I've moved up in the world, I guess. They ain't got the nicest, fanciest equipment. You know, it's just a small little mom and pop. It's actually the person that my father-in-law worked for. He was the mechanic for this company. My father-in-law, what's going on, Corey? My father-in-law was the mechanic over this company for years and years and years and years and years. And I didn't even know that until after, you know, I got the job. But like I said, I got so many medical issues with my daughter, or my son, my wife. She had to leave work to be there with my son. I need to be around the house more, be around the kids more, be able to help more, and I need a steady paycheck. This gets me home 2 or 3, 4 times a week and home all weekend long. Going to Michigan. I just left Bolingbrook, Chicago, I guess you could call it. Going to Birmingham, then Montgomery. 2 stops in Birmingham, 1 in Montgomery. But the company I'm at here, I'll give y'all an example of what's going on. If y'all remember when I worked at Super Service, I had a dispatcher that was a woman, and I got rid of her and got a different one. Her name was VJ. We had a safety meeting last weekend, and they introduced VJ. She's coming to work for us. She's going to be a dispatcher and recruiter. I can't have that. She's a good woman. We just didn't get along, and I wasn't making enough money. But they also took away our personal conveyance at this company. 2 weeks ago, I ran 3,800 miles. Last week, I ran 2,300. And that was with decent runs, but I just didn't have PC. I wasn't running outlaw or crazy or nothing like that. I would use PC to move across the yard or move whatever and back in the door and go back to bed. And then start my day. I'd drive my time out. And then I'd use PC for 30, 45 minutes and find a good truck stop. If there was one open, you know, I wouldn't use PC. Now, there's been times I passed a truck stop that had parking just to get on the other side of the city, so I wouldn't have to do it in the morning or whatever. You get what I'm saying? But I wasn't running hot, running outlaw, crazy, nothing like that. But it made a big difference. But now, we got to shut down an hour, hour and a half, even 2 hours early to make sure we have parking so we don't run out of time. Just say 1 hour, 70 miles. Sorry, it's a bad road. They're doing construction. 70 miles. 1 hour. Shut down 1 hour. Well, that's 1 hour you missed. You got to make up for that the next day. So that's another hour you missed that you could have run the night before. So that's 140 miles you missed. I was making 44 cents a mile, so 100 miles is 44 bucks. Then another half is 20. That's 64, 65 bucks that you missed out right there just for shutting down 1 hour early. Plus, we're missing a lot of the runs that we have require you to kind of use the gray area of personal conveyance. You know? And now you're missing appointments. Then you got to set another day to make, you know, the deliveries, the post office, they have fits. And I don't know, it's causing a lot of problems. You can't, and they don't have a guaranteed paycheck here, so when you set, yeah, they'll pay you layover, 80 bucks or whatever, but that's a third of what you could have made that day. You get what I'm saying? It's just, I can make $80 working a minimum wage job at the house. Yeah, I am, Corey. I just put my week's notice in the other day. That's what I'm telling y'all. I don't have many of y'all's phone numbers. I don't really like to talk on the phone all the time. And I just give y'all, what are these people doing? Back it down, eastbound. We're coming to a slowdown here. We got construction, some guys standing out in the middle of the road. Holy crap. Alright, sorry y'all. But my company right now has 35 trucks running. 35 drivers. This woman was introduced as a new dispatcher and recruiter, and guess what? I guess you could say she encouraged us to bring 5 drivers over in a month. 5 times 35 is 50, 25, 75. What is that? No. That's 150. That's 175 more drivers on top of 35. So they're willing to go from 35 drivers to 205 drivers in a month. What does that mean for us? What does that mean? That means this company started. They brought good drivers that would run hard. I guess you could call it a little bit outlaw with these accounts. Over the 3 years they've been open, they got these accounts set up. Now they're getting even more offers of bigger accounts. They've established themselves with leasing through Volvo or whatever. Now they've got offers to get even more trucks. The more you have, the cheaper it is to operate, whether it's maintenance, tires, fuel, all that. They can run freight cheaper, right? That's what they've done. They've established themselves in the market as a good company. Now they're expanding. I don't blame them, but for the guys like us that has run hard, hard, 3,500 and more every week, 4,000 a week. Now they're going to cut our pay to half the paycheck, and I can't afford that. Plus, but I was going to give it a shot, try to run with it, see if I could get on a dedicated account with Toyota, going to Georgetown and back or something, so I could have a steady paycheck. But I got to be home. You missed it, Corey, but my son's having a lot of medical issues right now. My wife is as well. I don't want to get into all that, but I need to be home right now. My wife had to leave her job, so I got to be home more. This company is growing to be, I guess you could call it a mega carrier. The boss, he built Super Service from a couple hundred trucks to over 1,000. He was the president. That's what he's doing now. And this is a great company. They're family, the best people I've ever worked for in my life. And I hate to leave, but they don't offer a guaranteed paycheck. This taking away our personal conveyance is going to cause us to lose accounts. We're going to sit and not make half of what we did. And eventually it's going to work itself out. They're going to get accounts set up. They'll be able to relay with drivers. And you'll be able to run all day. I hope in the near future, it works out. Because there's a lot of drivers here that run hard that deserve good paychecks. And I hope they don't leave. I hope this company can stay open. It's the best place I've ever worked for. And maybe in time I can come back. And I told them that. I love this company. I love over the road. But I got to get home. I got to have a steady paycheck for now. But yeah, that company offered me a job. They got just a couple of trucks, 2 or 3 trucks. I'll be hauling chicken out of the factory that I can't even talk. Out of the factory that I met my wife at. That's where me and her was working. Ain't that crazy? But one of the Alabama runs, you can go down there and back in one day. So I'll be home every night when I do that run. The Georgia run, you can go down there and almost back. You'd have to use personal conveyance a little bit, but if you're coming back empty, which 99% of the time you are anyway, and you're going to the yard or going home, you can use PC. If you're 2 or 3 hours away, you can still use PC to get on home. So that's not going to be an issue. The other Alabama run, you'd have to use PC or work your logbooks a lot. And, you'd have to take a 10-hour break with that. But I ain't going to go crazy. I get paid no matter what, $1,200 a week. That may not sound like a lot to y'all, but I don't live in a big city. I don't live, in a high cost of living area. And $1,200 a week is a killing where I live. The best jobs that they are is $550, maybe $600 with overtime a week before taxes. So, I'm double that. And I'm talking people that's working factories for 15, 20 years as manager over departments making $600 a week. So where I live, that's good money. And it's guaranteed no matter what. So I got an offer I can't refuse. It don't matter if I sit all day getting unloaded. It don't matter if I don't get home, that's fine. It don't matter if the truck's junk breaking down. I'm getting paid no matter what. So I'm not going to be stressed. I'm not going to be flying through these cities, because I'm getting paid. You know what I'm saying? That's right, Anthony. Family's important, and I've sacrificed everything, man. I never spent one night away from my family before I started driving a truck, and it was a huge change. And to be honest, I've got used to it. And I don't know how to say this. A lot of people that ain't truckers will look down on us for it, but it's kind of difficult for us when we go home. You kind of feel out of place, because they've got accustomed to you not being there. So when you go home, you're kind of in their way, And I'm ready to get back home and be a part of my family's life again with better money. I'm going to be, there's weeks I make $1,300, $1,400. Bring home. I brought home almost $1,400 here before. It was like $1,380. But the next week was $600, $700. So it's not steady. So to have $1,200 gross, I'll be bringing home $1,000 a week. And I'll be home every other night, even if it's only one night a week. Even if I get those other runs and I don't get to come home. Even if I only get to come home one night in the middle of the week, that's one night more than what I get now. Plus, I'll be home all weekend, not just a 34 and have to roll. You get what I'm saying? So, I'm excited. You can't beat it. I couldn't turn it down, especially with what's going on with my family right now and their medical issues. So, I figured I'd share that with all my friends I made. It's been a while since I've talked to a lot of y'all, but I made it 2 years. A lot of people said I wouldn't make it that far. And this company, this is the first time in my life I've ever been asked to stay, and I've been welcome to come back at any point. I have a job here. No matter what, I got a job here. You know, and I love these people like family. So maybe one day I can come back. I don't know. But for now, we're gonna try this local thing out. I guess you could call it local. You know, I should be home at least 2 nights a week. That's what he said. You know, 99% of the time you get home at least 1 night a week. He said, but 75% of the time you'll get 2 nights a week. He said, but rarely you'll get 3. Plus you get the weekend on the end. We'll be coming up 65. No, I ain't gonna be going 65. I'm running 74 down to Bloomington, or no, 55, 59, 55, 59, whatever it is. I'm running south to Bloomington and then across 74, and then down across 24. I don't ever go down through downtown Chicago down 65 unless I'm delivering in Chicago. Yeah. What's going on with y'all? What are y'all doing? Y'all still got the same jobs? Have y'all moved up in the world? Have you moved down in the world? How's your family life? What's going on with all y'all? It's been a while since I've talked to some of y'all. I'm gonna be a chicken trucker. I am. I'm gonna be hauling a reefer, man. My truck's a 2015 International ProStar 9-speed. It's been over a year since I drove a manual truck, y'all. We got automatics here, so yeah, I'm gonna have to get used to driving a stick again, and but it'll be all right. Right there goes one of them Internationals. They are sharp. I like them. They got that big window in the back. You know. But yeah, man. Figured I'd hop on here and give you all a little update. What's going on with Okato? I'm doing good. I come back at this place anytime I want. I'm gonna be home several nights a week, home all weekend, guaranteed paycheck, and it's looking good for me and my family right now. Y'all seen the vehicle we just bought, you know, and it's a good thing we just bought that vehicle with all my. What's going on, Mac? It's a good thing my family just bought that vehicle for the medical reason. Going back and forth to a doctor, you know what I mean? But yeah, figured I'd give you a little update. I'm assuming a lot of y'all driving, you ain't driving me. Comment. Did the notification go out? That's what you do. What do you mean? You're home a couple nights, you know, you might have to stay out at night, but you're home, you know, every other night or a couple nights a week and then home on the weekend. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. How does it work out? See, what I'm afraid is just a 10-hour break. It's a good 30, 40 minutes from my house where I'm going to be leaving. Oh, you got the notification? Okay. So, all right, let's just say 30 minutes if I haul ass. 30 minutes to home, 30 minutes back to work, so that's an hour out of my 10-hour break, so that just be 9. Eat supper, take a shower, that's another hour, that leaves me 8. So basically, I'm gonna rush home, take a shower, eat supper, go to bed, wake up, rush back to work. It ain't gonna be much time at the house, but I get to eat with my kids, I get to talk with them for a minute how their day was, help if the wife needs any help with anything in the house real quick, take a shower at the house, and go to bed. So that's going to save me money eating out. I get a shower at home. I get to see the kids, even if it's only for a few minutes. And I'm worried about, you know, that being in and out. My kids seeing me coming home, and then they wake up and I'm gone. That'll bother them, but at least they got to see me. You know, here they don't get to see me all week, sometimes for weeks. Yeah, I think I will be. I've always been an at-home man for the kids, man, home every night, always. You know, I'm a big part of their life. And now it's like I'm not even there, you know? And I am, but I ain't. Y'all know what I mean. But I'm excited. I'm real excited. I don't know, I'm nervous. But let's say I get home, or I make it back to the yard. I go home. My next pickup, I'm always loading at the same place. It's one factory, right there in the next town over from me. I'm loading there, take it to 2 places in Alabama or 1 place in Georgia, and then we come back. 99% of the time we're empty when we come back. Sometimes they reload us. If they do, I get, percentage of that and it's more money. But we only go to those 3 places and back. So if I make it back and then go home, sometimes, like let's say my 10-hour break is up at 8 o'clock in the morning, my next pickup may not be till 4 o'clock in the afternoon the next day. So I'll get even more than a 10-hour break. See what I'm saying? Sometimes the pickup will be before my 10-hour break's even up. So it'll be worth it just to sleep in the truck at the yard that night, use PC to drive over and get loaded, and then start my day. You see what I'm saying? But sometimes it'll work out for the best of it, best for me, so I can stay at home even longer than a 10-hour break. Y'all know what I mean? But I'm excited. I'm real excited to be home more often, be home all weekend, and have a guaranteed paycheck. I've never had a guaranteed paycheck in my life. As long as I'm in that truck, willing to work, which I always am, I'm gonna make $1,200 a week. That's crazy, man. For where I live, $1,200 a week, guaranteed no matter what. And I jewed him $100. He offered me 11. I swear, I ain't even joking. I added it up, and I needed $1,200 so I could bring home $1,000 a week. I had to have that. And he asked me, what I make, what I need. I told him, I make about $1,000 a week, and bring home on average. I guess he thought that was gross, so he said he could do a little better, offered me 11. And but I called him back. I talked to the wife about it, grandfather and all that stuff. And I called him back and I told him, if he can guarantee me $1,200 a week, I'll put my my notice into my company down. He said he can do it. So with the way I look at my paychecks now, I should be bringing home $1,000, $1,025 a week, bringing home every week. Man, that's going to be such a how do you say it? I don't know, a stress reliever. Not worrying about my miles, not chasing miles, not running through cities, going to Indianapolis 70 mile an hour, trying to hurry up. You know what I mean? I'm going to get paid no matter what. It's going to be awesome, man. Knowing it's there. I've never had nothing secure like that in my life. Oh yeah. I've told them about it and they cannot wait. They cannot wait. I don't know if I can take them with me or not. It's a small mom and pop. I'll be home, maybe on the run where I go down there and back. You'll let me take the kids with me. I don't know. I ain't asking yet. But we're gonna speak this weekend. I'm gonna go down there Monday, do the paperwork. I guess do my drug test. My medical runs out in July. A medical certificate. So I'm gonna go ahead and get another one before I start. And go ahead and get a new CDL as well because it's going to expire, I think. But do all that, I should be rolling Monday afternoon, Tuesday. So I'll let y'all know when I get in the truck, show you my new truck and all that good stuff. I don't know, man. I'm nervous. I got the butterflies about it. You know what I mean? It's a big move for me, and but I figured I'd share it with y'all. I hardly ever talk to y'all. Let y'all know what's going on with me. Yeah, it's gonna be a huge stress reliever. Yeah, because I guarantee paycheck, be home. Man, say I get home in the afternoon, which I should. I go to the kids, cheerleading practice, go to my boys' football practice. You know what I mean? I can actually be there now, and I don't know. It's gonna be a big deal, big move for my family. If you got Mac's phone number, send it to him. Send it to Mac, he can give it to me. But I've been repeating myself for 30 minutes, it seems like. I figured I'd just let y'all know what's going on with me. I hope y'all doing good wherever you are. Happy, fat, and happy. I'm gonna hop off here and watch some YouTube. Y'all have a good one. We only die once. We live every day. Make the most of it. Do whatever the heck it is in this world that you want to do. The money eventually comes. Y'all have a good one. Be good or be good at it. Keep it between them ditches, y'all. Peace.